guys, welcome back to a new video. And in today's video looking into uh, the pharynx organ complete anatomy. In this video we're looking into complete anatomy of the pharynx. Hopefully if this video gets long, so that would be divided in parts like pharynx part 1, part 2, but I will try, like, basically this video would be in two parts. The basic anatomy will be covered in this, while we have got another linked topic with pharynx, that is the tonsils. So tonsils has got another video for it, so I would try that the other remaining things I would cover in this video. And so let's begin without wasting time. We have got a beautiful sort of pictures all around, and on the diagram basis I will be explaining you that. First of all, let me tell you what is pharynx. uh, Pharynx, it is organ of the alimentary canal. If you see over here, this is the alimentary canal, right? We have got the gut or alimentary. Now this is a nasal cavity, and the nasal cavity back part and the buccal cavity posterior part and the nasal cavity posterior downward part, that is the, this is larynx, and larynx posterior part, that is the pharynx. Pharynx is a tube, like it is starting from here and it goes till up here. This is just an example. So this is a complete pharynx. How amazing this is placed, and this is uh, a tube sort of structure. So this means that this is a cavity. Inside it we have got a cavity, and uh, let me more get into it to make you more clear. Okay, so yes, if you do see here, uh, we are also preferring that as a throat for the pose. uh, Let me look for a diagram if I can find. If you know um, maybe this one. Yes, from larynx is from um, okay, this extends from this region. This extends from this region, goes till here in the larynx, and this means that this is working as our throat. Pharynx is a throat. Pharynx is the second name for the throat. We call pharynx as a throat as well. This was an important point to be noted. I'm not telling you written points, I'm just describing the pictures. You need to take up notes and make notes on your own. Now, uh, what is the length? Like, it is around 5 inches, 12 to 14 centimeter long. Like, it is going from here to here. That is 5 to 12 centimeters long. Sorry, the 5 inches and 12 to 14 centimeter, in other words. uh, what is the position and how it is divided? uh, you're gonna see that, yes, first of all, in this, uh, the pharynx is this part, this one over here, right? This one is a part of the pharynx. Pharynx has got three parts: the laryngopharynx, the oropharynx, and the nasopharynx. Naso, this describes, the naso means nose, so it is the nose region, nasal cavity, pharynx region. Like, see, this is the nasal cavity region, and this is being this. So this part is becomes nasopharynx. If we talk about the oropharynx, that is being leaded from the buccal cavity, and it goes downward for the esophagus. So if we have got the oropharynx, oral means mouth. So this is the oral pharynx or the oropharynx, the one which lies over here, the red one part. Now we've got the laryngopharynx, that is the one which is present behind the larynx. Now you're gonna see. Let me change the pen color. This is, if this is the larynx, this is present over here. So this is, uh, you know, the laryngopharynx. This, let me show you. Okay, so the next point we have got, see that there are a spinal cord behind it as well. This is the spinal cord giving the support from the behind. So this is a point to be noted as well. And uh, a tube from uh, our in the part of the nasopharynx, a tube from our ear also joins it. We will discussing into detail that thing in the one of the parts. So uh, yes, let me give you one more point, that this tonsils I'm talking about, this will have a complete separate video for itself, because this is a kind of important topic for competitive exams as well, and that has got its own functions. So we've got another video for that. But this is a nasopharynx. Gonna see the one which is going for the buccal, the nasal cavity. Again, tonsils, we have got different tonsils. The oropharynx is the one which is in the oral region, the one which is coming from the mouth. Epiglottis, yes, that is the cap section. And the laryngeal pharynx, yes, the one which is, let me show you. This is the larynx. If this is the larynx, this is uh, the laryngeal pharynx. We've got esophagus and the trachea. Yes, as simple as that. Now, uh, this is kind of anatomy of more detailed anatomy. Now if you're gonna see here, we have got this is a palatine tonsil, the one which is over here. Looking into that, don't take tension about that. Oropharynx, here it is seen that this goes for the oropharynx. From starts from here to here, this region is oropharynx, and laryngopharynx is a region which is starting from here to here. This is a laryngopharynx, and the nasopharynx we have talked. This is showing over there. This one is laryngopharynx, nasopharynx. This region is going over here. This is nasopharynx, right? Now, uh, let me look for this one diagram, a more clear one. Again, shows we are showing you pictures again and again so that your concepts get super clear with realistic diagrams. The nasopharynx, this region, and the pharyngeal tonsils, talking about that. And we have got a soft palate. We have talked this in our mouth series videos. And we have got the oropharynx from this region, the tonsils, epiglottis, laryngopharynx. This is from this region, and cricoid cartilage. I've talked about it before. Esophagus. Okay, that is the base. Now let's get into the nasopharynx, the one of the part which I have seen. Uh, yes, uh, yes, here it is. This one part, the one which is showing by the arrow. This is a nasopharynx. Let's get deep into it. What does uh, you know? Here was a term like required cartilage. So what is this? This is the posteriorly from the hard bone is there, U-shaped bone is there. So that is being attached to the pharynx with the help of cricoid cartilage. This is the connective sort of work. Now let's talk about the nasopharynx. So nasopharynx extends from the base of the skull to the soft palate. Remember that the nasopharynx include uh, the brain section as well. It passes throughout the brain, like here you're gonna see it is starting from here and goes till here, this region. Now some sort of part of brain is looked over here, this part. So it starts from the base of the skull. So somewhere base, we have got base over here, and it is to the soft palate. Soft palate are right over here, somewhat here. So this is the nasopharynx, the one which I've shown with blue. We have talked about soft palate, all these things. You're gonna check our pages on the complete digestive system organs, so you will be get cleared what I'm talking about, soft palate and hard palate. Okay, so contains pharyngeal tonsils, adeno. We're talking about this. Don't take tension. We have made a specific video for that. Laterally wall shows auditory tube. Now, uh, what is happening over there is an important point to be noticed. Uh, here you have got your ears, right? Here you've got the ears, so tube from the ear gets connected to it. Here tube from the ear gets connected to it. That is uh, the auditory tubes. That means a hearing tube, right? And the tubal elevation. We're looking into physiology as well, so you do not need to panic at any point, at any moment. Things will get clear time by time. uh, Tubal elevation produced by posterior margin of the auditory tube. uh, like this is somewhat going like this. Is just uh, you know curve we talked about. And we've got tonsil, and we've got some sort of folds. So this was kind of about it by the nasopharynx. Let's move forward for the laryngopharynx, but before that I have got a beautiful diagram, so that will show you how this is being connected. You're gonna see this is an auditory tube, right? So auditory tube is going like here it is situated, and here it is situated. The here the nasopharynx is situated. So both are being connected by this link. Both are being connected. Here we have talked about this point. We have got the oral cavity, anteriorly pharynx, oropharynx, laryngopharynx, talking each about them. We've got spines into back, and esophagus, trachea, larynx. This is, if this is larynx, this part would be the laryngopharynx, right? This sorry, sorry. If this is a larynx, so the back part of it would be laryngopharynx. Like this one part. Uh, Epiglottis, lingual tonsils, talking about that. Uh, Nares over here. You see your nares. Uh, yes, that is kind of about it. And if you talk about the air, so this is not a topic detailed discussion about the air. We have discussed, or will be discussing in our later on videos when you're looking into anatomy of the ear. Right now we are just looking into station tube. The auditory tube is also called as station tube, that will be going leading. This is going to the nasopharynx. Yes, here over here, going to nasopharynx. And here I wanted to discuss about the laryngopharynx. So you gonna see that uh, this is the larynx. This is the larynx, the front part. On the posterior side of the larynx, we have got the laryngo pharynx, LP, and here we have got the spines, spinal cord, spines, spinal cord. Right. I do hope this is an amazing diagram. The blue section shows you the laryngopharynx, and this has made you clear about it. And let's talk some more about it. So this is also called the hypopharynx, because this is a lower sort of place situated, like this is the lower part of the pharynx. And uh, it extends from epiglottis and or we can say the cricoid cartilage, or simply we can say the nasopharynx, and leads, it acts as a midpoint between nasopharynx and the uh, oropharynx, right? And uh, let me look for some other beautiful point. So yes, that was kind of about it. uh, yes that is kind of about it. Now let's move forward for the oropharynx. This is the most downward part of the ending part of the pharynx. And let me look into the diagrams and assume where it is. Oropharynx, yes, over here it is. Oropharynx, It is over here. We have seen it is uh, behind the mouth, or situated somewhat over here. It is behind the mouth. Alright, over here. You see. Now let's get more into it. Like see this one part, one behind with the mouth is the oropharynx, and upside over here we've got the tonsils and a soft palate, and here we have got the back of the tongue, uvula, being that uh, the throat see from your mouth is being extended to the oropharynx, and looking into physiology how that all works, like how air is being blocked and all that. Don't panic. And now we've got other parts of the pharynx. This is laryngopharynx. Yes, upside of it we have got the nasopharynx, the one which is going for this tube as well. So you need to understand this. If we talk about the oropharynx, it opens into the mouth, yes, because it is for the oro, and that means oral. And oropharyngeal isthmus, this is a cavity from which it opens a posterior wall, uh, second cranial to third vertebra. This is a spinal cord position, uh, from which it extends into the different regions. And uh, in the next video I'm looking into uh, the spinal cord positions as well, like how that works, and we have got detailed videos for other things as well. Like uh, I would try my best to make you every point clear. So don't panic about that. We have hopefully we'll be having 2 to 3 parts of it. We'll describing the proper anatomical structures of the nasopharynx, also pharynx, the laryngopharynx. Hopefully, so this is just the part one. This is just an overview. I've just explained you with diagrams uh, what is required. Now, okay. Uh, Over here we have got another beautiful picture, but just see the oral cavity, and this is this labeling of this the one which is related to our topic is uh, here not present. So yes, the key is over here. You're gonna see the nasopharynx is from the red. Here you're gonna see I'm just assuming the red part. Sorry, sorry. The red part over here is the nasopharynx, and the green part is the oropharynx, and the yellow part is the laryngopharynx. So this was just an overview video in which we have looked into all the basics stuff, and with just a basis of diagrams. We have not got into the muscles and the anatomical structures that much deep. This was just an overview, just looking into the diagrammatic structures. This is just a part one of the pharynx. Hopefully we will clear it all very soon. So meet you guys in the next video. Be linked for the later on parts of the pharynx. Till that, goodbye.